Hi everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson, and today I am going to be repotting this beautiful plant here. Now, it's in a small pot and I need to put it into a little bit bigger pot because it's going to be going into a nice white porcelain container so that I can have a little bit more support with the soil around the bottom to double stake it, because this plant is really tall. Look at it, it doesn't look that tall at the moment, but just wait till I spread it out. So I have me a black pot here, a pot that I'm reusing from another plant I bought. It's been washed and cleaned out. So now I'm just ready to go. You know my drill, a really good potting mix that I have, mixed with lots of perlite to aerate the soil, and then we're ready to go. So let's get putting the soil in this pot. This time I just need to put a little bit in to start with, because the difference in the size of these two pots isn't extreme. So it's going to be a matter of putting some soil at the bottom and a little bit around the edge as a support. I have just a little bit of soil left in this sack here, so that was a perfect start. And straight away, perlite, lots of that. And time to mix the cake. My hands in that soil, oh, makes me feel so good. The smell and everything. Right, basically, let's just get straight to it. Oh, it's already getting caught on things. Let's get this plant, this beautiful plant, out of its little pot. Oh, soil all over the place. Gonna have to hoover this place up again. The roots, I'll just help those out a little bit. Seeing as we're putting it in a new pot, I might as well tease them out a little bit more. They're not too root bound actually, they're just a little bit. But this will just give it a head start straight down into the new pot. So, well, there's one going all the way up there and around here, which is quite long. That one. Oh. So, look at that. Look at those roots. Lots of big roots. Perfect to be put into the next pot. So, I just need to check the height. I don't want to put it any lower than what it already is. So this is actually already perfect. It's very quick and easy. Shaking some of this soil that's already around the roots off into this pot here so that I can mix it in with the new soil. So it gets a mixture of that, its own soil, the new soil, and perlite. Now, once again, I'm happy to do this with one hand. It's always difficult doing that. So I need to get the soil around to get it to be supported so that I can let go and use both my hands. So that's what I'm doing just to start with here. And then I'll add the perlite. Hit there, turn it around straight away. If I get some on the other side, it will be supported quite quickly. You can't see me very much, can you? Because this plant is quite big. So, let's get some of that perlite. Look at this. I don't want to damage this long piece because I really need that to stake up. Perlite. One side. So remember, make a little trench around the edge for when you're watering, and then you should be good to go. I'm just doing this a bit tight because I want to make sure that stake is solid, and it is solid enough, but it's going to be doubled up very soon. So that's the soil done. So now we need to get the other stake in so we can start getting this climbing up beautifully. Look at that. I have an extra stake here, and I need to try and get this into the top of the one that's already in there. Now, I hope this is going to go as easy as 1, 2, 3, but I haven't tried it before. Turning on the camera, so we'll see what happens now. Let's go. I hope you can see the top as I do this. Right, there's a little hole, and I'm going to push this straight into that hole and hope for the best. Yeah, now that's not going to go in any more than that. So it's going to be like that. It's already 2 meters tall. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap between the two poles here with just wood here and then coconut fibre up here and down there. But you know what? That doesn't matter. It's going to be covered with leaves. It's very solid. It is in place. There's no worry about that. So now I just need to get vining this up. And this, for me, is the exciting part. Okay, for this part I need to stand up, of course, because look how tall this is. You can't even see the top of it on the camera, but you're nearly there. My hand slides down about 10 centimeters. So you're going to be able to see me putting most of this up. Now, I'm going to have to take some of my wire first, get myself sorted out here, and just start trying to figure out who's what and what's who in all of this, and not damaging any of the beautiful big leaves that are going on here at all. What's this little one here? That's another one that's fastened itself there, but it can go higher up. So anyway, I will start with these two pieces because I can see them clearly, and then we'll get more as we go along. Just need to, well, 1 minute, because I need to make sure there are, as I said, smaller ones about to grab on here that need to not get caught in what I'm doing here. How did that get stuck in there? Okay, well, there's one here that really needs to be released. It's got itself caught into a really tight piece of twining here, so that's not good for it. There we go. Okay, I just don't want to get those caught in the middle. So, one big piece, and where's my second big piece here? Second big piece here. We'll start with these two big pieces first. There are plenty more, but we'll start with these two first, and then it can be sorted out more and more after, but first of all, it's just about getting them into place, right? Because they're going to keep flopping around and falling until everything's sorted out, and it's not going to be easy because I can't see with these leaves getting in the way here. So try to tie it in. So here's the first piece. Just need to come around here because it keeps flopping down with its leaves in my face and I can't see what's going on. But making sure it's not too tight, remember. Still needs room to breathe. Still needs room to grow. I'll carry on with these two first, trying to get them to stay up by giving them extra support lower down where they need it. So that was a little bit of it. Don't worry about it looking like it's wonky or anything for now. I need to get this long one here up, and I just need to see if there are any more long ones. Now look at this piece. It's so long it reaches all the way to the camera. That is beautiful. And it has to go up here. It's much longer than the stake, this piece. So it can trail along the wall straight away, which is great. That's what I want. So that was just one piece to hold that tallest piece up, and now I need to start feeding in to support it and the other pieces, and then I can see what I have left. So it needs a little bit more support down here because it's quite heavy here. It's got the biggest leaves around this area. Whew, a bit more done. This is a serious job, but it's just going to be beautiful when I've finished. I just can't wait. That is just looking so, so good already. And this tall one ready to go off, trailing straight away. And it is just beautiful. I think I'm done. I can't wait for these leaves to start turning around the right way because it is just magnificent. The side that I'm going to be having facing forward is this side, I think, because it has big leaves in the middle here, lots of them, so they will cover up the piece that doesn't have the coconut fibre on it between these two poles here very quickly. And it's a bit wonky, but as I said, it's going to be going straight up onto a wire that I've already put on the wall, so it will be supported as soon as it gets there. So that was it. The staking up of this beautiful Philodendron Scandense oxycardium with huge, big leaves. It's a prime example once again. And then all this is going to flush out and it's going to be so happy. So I'm just going to take you in for a closer look and then I will push it into its place. So all that's left for me to say now is thank you very much once again for watching Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when my next video will be uploaded. And I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.